Hamas's top leaders, Ismail Haniyeh, while he was in Iran. Here are 3 things you need to know. First, if anyone is still operating under the illusion that Israel wants peace, or that they're negotiating for a ceasefire in good faith, or that they actually care about whether or not they get their hostages back, you need to drop that immediately. Ismail Haniyeh was one of Hamas's lead negotiators in the ceasefire talks. Israel just killed him. By definition, you can't be serious about a negotiation if you assassinate the other side's negotiator when he goes home at night. We've actually known from day one that this was never about peace or hostages because Israel's leading generals and politicians were saying there were no innocent civilians in Gaza, that they were going to destroy every piece of infrastructure in Gaza, that they were going to wipe Gaza off the face of the earth. But if that wasn't clear enough, assassinating the very person they're supposed to negotiate a peace agreement with should make it clear beyond a doubt that Netanyahu never wanted a deal. Not to mention, he did this at a time when the 2 sides were reportedly close to coming to a deal. 2. Israel is trying to start a regional war. Israel knows that as soon as their wars end, they'll have to answer to their crimes. So their solution? Start an even bigger war. This is the mentality we're dealing with here. And finally, this assassination shows that Israel still has no idea who they're fighting against. It's almost like Israel's fallen victim to its own propaganda. In their eyes, Hamas is something that's being imposed on the Palestinian people without any roots in society. And that if you take out their leaders, Palestinians will finally be free of the rule of Hamas, and they'll come running to Israel with open arms. Hamas is a byproduct of Israel's occupation. Hamas is what you get when you commit genocide against an entire people, ethnically cleanse their land, build settlements on top of their graves, and then kill them when they speak out. If Israel thinks that killing Hamas's leaders will actually stop Hamas, all they need to do is think back to all the other times they assassinated leading members of Hamas. In 1996, Israel assassinated Hamas's military leader, Yahya Ayash. In 2004, they assassinated Hamas's founder, Ahmed Yassin. A month later, they assassinated Yassin's successor, Abdelaziz al-Rantisi. In January of this year, they assassinated a senior Hamas official, Saleh al-Aruri. Did Hamas collapse after any one of these assassinations? Did it cease to exist? No. In fact, it probably just made people want to resist Israel even more.